I like to say that I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm just an American, and I'm just being constitutional, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not breaking any law.
Did you go to law school?
No, ma'am.
He did, you know that.
Yes, for I understand, but he's not being constitutional. That's what I'm saying.
Today we got an absolute wild one. It's a court hearing featuring a guy who says he's not a sovereign citizen, but checks just about every box. He's in court over something simple, driving without proper tags on his car. That's it. Should have been straightforward. But instead of handling the issue and moving on, he decides to double down with arguments that sound like they were pulled straight from a late-night YouTube conspiracy rabbit hole. And just wait until you see his master plan to outsmart the judge. He suddenly claims
I'm trying to get the phone working too.
He was trying to get in on his computer, but he couldn't figure out how to make it work. And then he got this wiggly gray screen. So then there was a question of, well, does he have capabilities on his computer?
Well, now his screen's off. So if he'd start the video again.
Mr. Abel, did you say you can use your phone? Just go ahead and come in on your phone.
I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone already.
I'm going to set this over in order that you appear at the courthouse next time. How's that?
Well, I have the medical condition that I've been dealing with.
All right. Well, if you can't leave your home and come to the courthouse.
I'm in the video right now. Okay, I'm in.
Richard Paul on behalf of Mr. Estrada, who appears via Zoom at a separate location in council.
And how does he wish to proceed today?
Judge, I need to withdraw from this case.
Your Honor, Mr. Estrada filed pro se, I do believe. Well, I know it was pro se filing.
Well, I do notice he's taken a number of filings in his own right without going through counsel. Mr. Estrada, you come back to my recollection, we've met in city court, correct?
Yes.
And now this is that tag and suspended license?
No.
No,
It's a tag issue, Your Honor.
Just the tag, Your Honor.
All right.
I believe Mr. Paul is requesting to withdraw based upon the essentially sovereign type citizen claim filed by Mr. Abel.
Well,
Mr. Estrada, excuse me.
And also, there's been a total breakdown in communications, Judge. He files his own motions. I cannot represent him.
He's okay. All right, Mr. Estrada, you were appointed an attorney. Apparently at one point you wanted one, or maybe we gave you one and you didn't want one.
No, that's not it.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, that's not it. He's not, Richard Paul is not seeking my interest, and I put everything in an affidavit. He's not representing me. He's actually judging me before, he's judging me before I even go into court. He's not listening to my paperwork, so he decided he doesn't want to represent me. So I still need to be represented.
Well, Mr. Paul, you're allowed to withdraw.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Is this the last case you have on the docket?
Until 11, Judge. I have an 11, so I'm just going to mute myself. And
That'd be fine. All right. Now, I think you are going to have the same problem with any other attorney that you had with Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, from this court's experience over the years, is a very competent, diligent attorney. Now, sometimes attorneys have to tell you their opinion of what's going to happen, and you may or may not agree with their opinion, but you do still want an attorney.
I do. I do need an attorney because I don't know how to defend myself with this court.
So now this so-called legal genius wants another attorney. Seriously? I don't get it. His last lawyer already walked away because this guy kept filing a stack of nonsense motions. Stuff like claiming the court has no jurisdiction over him because he's a free man on the land, or whatever phrase he picked up online. It's the same recycled playbook every time. The signs are all there. He refuses to recognize the court's authority, throws around made-up legal theories, and basically turns the whole hearing into a waste of everyone's time. And the camera moment? That was priceless. At the start, he refuses to turn it on. The judge calmly warns him that if he doesn't comply, he'll be ordered to appear in person. And just like that, boom, the camera magically works again. Funny how that happens. So what do you think?
And also, I have a thread of the communications that you can see it, and I'm not getting represented correctly. I'm sure he's a competent attorney, but I proceeded to give all my information, all my laws, and he
All of
doesn't.
your what? Your laws?
The laws, the Constitution.
Your Honor,
So,
Your Honor, could I say something, please? Mr. Estrada, every attorney who the court can appoint to represent you, one, I don't want to see, and I'm sure the judge is the same way, I don't want to see any kind of communication thread between yourself and Mr. Paul, because there could be confidential, well, I'm sure there's confidential and privileged information within that, and you shouldn't be disclosing that to me. That's between you and any attorney you so choose to have represent you. But I believe most attorneys, or all attorneys that the court has available to appoint to you, they are sworn to uphold the Constitution of the United States and the state of Kansas, and not what you filed. That's the attorneys didn't go to your law school, which is kind of what you've set forth. So that's the issue the court's talking about when you're claiming a sovereign citizen. We don't have an attorney who's, I guess, registered to under your rules and laws as you see them. So that's the problem you're going to be running into as far as the attorneys the court has to appoint to you. I said that correctly, Your Honor.
thank you, Mr. Dean.
I like to say that I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm just an American, and I'm just being constitutional, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not breaking any law.
Now he's claiming he didn't break any laws. Seriously? Here's the thing about the whole sovereign citizen mindset. A lot of them believe they don't need license plates, registration, or even a driver's license because they think driving is a constitutional right, not a privilege. That's the argument they always lean on. But here's the reality. Under U.S. law, operating a motor vehicle on public roads is absolutely regulated by the state. That's why you need a valid driver's license, proper registration, and tags. It's not optional. It's not a suggestion. It's the law. What usually happens is they start throwing around random legal phrases that sound official, jurisdiction, traveling, not driving, free inhabitant, all that stuff. But in an actual courtroom, those arguments don't hold up. Judges have heard it 1,000 times. And honestly, this guy really does need some.
Well, sir, you said the attorney wouldn't accept your laws or follow your laws.
No, that's not what I said. I
Okay,
said that,
what did you say? Because I thought you said you were trying to train him on the laws, in essence.
No, I don't. I'm just presenting the law to him, and he doesn't even read my documents that I presented, which is the law.
Did you go to law school?
No, ma'am.
He did, you know that.
Yes, I understand, but he's not being constitutional. That's what I'm saying.
But you didn't go to law school, so are you sure you know what being constitutional involves? I mean, we all can read the Constitution and understand, yes, but there's a lot involved in interpreting that. Do you understand?
I understand what you're saying, ma'am. All I'm saying is that he's using case law, not constitutional law. And he didn't see all my paperwork. He just ignored it. He just blew through it and then gave me the wrong dates. I presented all the documents, and he didn't even look at it and ignored the paperwork. Well, no, I like to address. I like to first, if possible, we can a motion to dismiss with the stream president.
We're not going to do that today. All right, I'm going to one more time appoint you an attorney.
Your Honor, could I make a request to the court on this matter?
Sure.
This case carries a maximum sentence of 30 days. Doesn't even have an eligibility or requirement that he be provided an attorney.
Well,
I'm just.
There's
just saying,
potential jail
like
time.
I would like to have if the court wants. I understand if the court wants to appoint an attorney. Absolutely, don't dispute that. But under the circumstance of the defense that's wanting to be presented, I would ask the court to appoint somebody. I get Mr. McClendon still available.
That's just what I was thinking. He's here in town.
We set this next hearing, give sufficient time, perhaps 60 days, perhaps longer, and we just have it set for a bench trial. And if he doesn't want to cooperate with that attorney, the state would be asking for the court to proceed to trial.
The judge is now about to call in a new attorney, and honestly, this might be the funniest part of the whole hearing. You're about to see this guy's face, and it's priceless. You can just tell he does not want any part of representing this mess. Just watch his reaction in the next clip and tell me what you think. I was honestly laughing the first time I saw it. And can you really blame him? He's about to represent someone who's clearly out of their depth. These two have worked together before, and it didn't exactly go well. You can see it written all over the attorney's face. Also, let me know what you think about how the judge is handling this circus. Personally, I think
He pointed me to his case briefly, and then Mr. Watson and I had a discussion and figured it would be more proper for a district court case.
Will you take the appointment if I give him back to you?
I guess, Judge.
All right. So you two have already met Mr. Estrada, right? The good news was he got it dismissed for you in city court, but the bad news is for you, it's back in district court. All right. So do you agree, Mr. McClendon, that we ought to just set it for bench trial, or maybe, what do you want to do?
We can set up a bench trial, Judge. I'm familiar enough with the case.
Okay. He has filed some pro se motions. Okay, Missy, give me a trial date, please.
We can resolve those motions at trial, Your Honor.
Sure. January 3rd at 11. Does that work?
Yeah, it should be fine. Do you want to do that in person, or I guess on Zoom, probably?
Well, generally we do them on Zoom. Now, if there's some special reason not to, I would hear the argument, but at this time I'm going to set it for Zoom.
That's fine, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. McClendon. I appreciate your willingness to do that. Mr. Estrada, I will continue. You're not on bond, but I will continue the order that you reappear for bench trial January 3rd at 11. And I trust you have Mr. McClendon's contact information and he has yours from your city appointment?
Yes.
You do? All right, thank you. If there's nothing further, we will be in recess on this matter, and you are excused.
Let me know if you want to see the next part of his hearing, because this just keeps getting more ridiculous by the minute. This video is already running a bit long, so I'm going to cut it here. But wow, this guy is a sovereign citizen, no doubt about it. From dodging responsibility to claiming laws don't apply to him. It's like he's reading from the same script they all follow. And his new attorney absolutely has no idea what he just signed up for. I honestly don't envy him. The next appearance is guaranteed to be a full-blown circus. The funniest part, in my opinion, is just how confident this guy is, even though none of his arguments hold up in a real courtroom. Judges see this stuff all the time, and honestly, they're not impressed. Some handle it a bit better than others, but the best way, honestly, is to just poke at them a little, keep control, and get them out of the courtroom as quickly as possible. They're only wasting everyone's time, and it's completely ineffective for their case. Even if you actually believe in this sovereign citizen stuff, it won't help you at all. And if you truly think the courts have no jurisdiction, then don't show up. That's really all there is to it. I'm wrapping up this video here. If you enjoyed this chaos, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think I should do a follow-up on his next court date? Thanks for watching, and, as always, take care.